Welcome, beautiful Taurus, to a new era. My name is Emma. Excuse me. Taurus, this is your love reading starting today on the 8th of February. I've set the time frame to early February till early March, although we have Valentine's coming up. And so I feel like there's a very, probably very intense time around this week, this particular week, including the Valentine's Day. And whether you're against it, whether you're for it, whether you think it's the most beautiful day ever, or whether you think it's complete commercial bullshit, the thing is that it's highlighted in all around the world. It's going to be a heightened love energy around this time. So let's just benefit from that. And on top of that, we have a beautiful new moon happening on the 11th of February, which is new energy. It's a portal situation. It's an opportunity to walk through something into something new, which is also very beautiful. And the number 14, if you heard me talk before, you know the number 14 numerology wise has just grown into this most beautiful next level number. So the fact that we have Valentine's Day on the 14th, which I never thought about before, is just so fitting. It's so synchronistic. So beautiful love, vulnerability, gorgeousness, kindness, softness in February, which is the number 2, that is relationships. So it's beautiful, beautiful energy going on at this time. So let's see specifically what's going on for you, Taurus, for this upcoming time frame. Love for Taurus. And the decks that I'm using I've listed down below if you're interested in them. Love for Taurus. Ooh. Really? Okay. I'm not gonna judge. You're starting off with the exact same card as Aries had, Milk and Honey and Orphaned. Although you cut to the chase, like you didn't have anything in between. Aries had that in between. But let's see, it might not even be the same messages coming out at all. It might just be the same cards. So we have Milk and Honey, which is the most beautiful message. It's the most beautiful, sweet, delicious abundance coming your way. And in terms of relationships, that is just yummy. Orphan, completely different energy. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling like you probably don't have anybody to maybe celebrate Valentine's with, just not having that very specific person in your life. Let's see, we're going to look into these cards and see what's coming out here. And the fork in the road, number 13. So you actually might have a strong connection in with Aries somehow, some way, because although we didn't have fork in the road, we had the numerology number 13, which is all about the transformation, death leading to new life. So there's a choice here. Seems to be a choice here in terms of love for you. So, and we also have number 5 on the table, which usually speaks about great opportunity for change. There's something changing here for you, Taurus. So we're going to see what this is about. I'm going to start to clarify this Milk and Honey straight away, and we sort of talk about the cards together. And clarify Milk and Honey, please. Joy and stability and the most gorgeous light. Can we clarify the Orphan, please? Let's just start over. Orphan. Clarify Orphan. Okay, okay. So 51, great opportunity for change and new beginnings with the 51. And then adding that up, we have a number 6, which is the connection with your inner being. That is love and harmony all around. With the Milk and Honey there, it's such a beautiful card. And we want to add this, joy and stability. excuse me, that's your heart energy center with the number 4 there. And laying a new foundation for yourself. I just see this light. It's just such a light explosion happening in your life. And there's a little bit of like addition to everything. Like it comes a little bit from above, it comes a little bit from stability, like from the base energy center. But mostly I see this as the solar plexus energy center, which is coming out next. So highlighted in the solar plexus, which is manifestation and you feeling worthy and you feeling like you can really live the life of your dreams. Joy and stability is coming into your life, or is in your life at this very moment with this milk and honey. I mean, it doesn't really get any more beautiful than that. There's always growth and there's always evolution, but you're in a pretty darn good place with that energy. And then this orphaned. Interesting. A couple of things coming out here. Like so I feel like in the past, because this is the foundational energy. This is what comes out first. And this, if I feel more drawn to the past, that this is a situation where somebody put in en kyl i sidan. I don't fully know how to express that. Like they hindered you somehow. They put something in a way. I see this little thingy like being like somebody, like you're riding your bike and somebody's like just putting a stick right through it, which just completely stops you in your track. So see like something like somebody's hindering you, something stopping or blocking your way. There's also a megaphone here, like shouting out. Maybe you felt like shouting out something and you haven't really, because I feel like it's such restrained energy here. Something stopped you in the tracks, and although this has led you, it just shows that this has led you to the milk and honey situation with joy and stability, where your solar plexus is freaking on fire. It has led you to activate your solar plexus, where your worth is, where your manifestations are, where you feel self-confidence and start to really truly understand who you are. And it has come from the most I don't even want to say bittersweet place. It's bittersweet because it has led you to this most beautiful situation in your life, to this most beautiful experience in your life about yourself, around yourself. But it has come out of a quite tough situation. Number 3 is creativity, joy, passion, celebrations, also manifestations. And then we have this 14 fork in the road. 14, what? We have this 13 fork in the road. Death leading to life, transformation, coming into the divine feminine, and really choosing from a place of worthiness. You're choosing from a place of worthiness. So maybe you haven't done that in the past, but you're going to do that now. I see a new circle there behind it. Like this is so important. There's something with the symbols and circles and like how the solar plexus is. It's not awakening, because it's like it has always been awake, but you're coming into balance with your solar plexus. And I love how now when I'm holding it up, it's like a process. We have 3 and 4. You're opening up your solar plexus, which means you're opening up to your own self-worth. You're opening up to your own self-confidence, which in turn means you're able to attract things now from the outside that is in alignment with this worthiness, that is in alignment with this self-confidence. So maybe before you weren't feeling that worthy, or you weren't feeling that self-confident, and you started to attract out of that place. What's beautiful with it though is that you always ask for more. You always ask for evolution and improvement, and you have the great opportunity with change here. I love that we have 3, 4, 5. 5 with the orphan and like great opportunity for change, and then 5 with the 1, which is like, okay, we have had the change and now it's time for the new beginning. Adding those up, it's love. Great opportunity for change in love. And you can count on the fact that you're going to attract something so beautiful because your solar plexus is in balance. You're reaching the state of joy and stability. Not getting glimpses about being happy or being in joy. You're getting, that's the dominant vibration. That's stability in the joy. So maybe you're going to get glimpses of irritation and frustration and the downward spiral, as before maybe you were getting glimpses of the happiness and joy and abundance and all of that. Like you're shifted it. So now what in terms of love, when we've come to this place of milk and honey, do we want them? They flip but didn't come out, so I want to show you them. To the sea, number 7, there's a completion. It's time to you to reap the rewards. It's time to you to enjoy what you have created. Soulmates, 41, laying a new foundation in terms of love. Soulmates, beautiful. And time to go, 45. There's also laying a new foundation and with your heart there. Great opportunity for change again. 9 is an ending. It's time to go. It's time to start to live this relationship. I love it. What else for Taurus, please? Okay, so I'm just getting, if there's somebody who's already in a relationship, you might have felt like that relationship isn't up to par to where you're at in your life. Like if they follow you in your path, if that makes sense. Like if you're reading the same book, you might have felt like you're 3 or 4 or 5 chapters ahead of them, or even like on the final chapter as they're beginning to read a book, or even into completely different books, maybe even in different bookstores, just to continue to be dramatic. This maybe has been an issue for you, that you don't feel like they're on the same level as you, and that's not you being on any high horse or being arrogant. That's just a higher vibration, and that we don't like, we feel the misfit, we feel the not matching. There can be a feeling here as well, like just get on with it. Either time to go, which means time to leave the relationship altogether, or time to go, like it's time to get to enjoy each other now. It's time to not be in limbo, or not being sort of I think the word is complacent. Like it doesn't really go, it doesn't end, but it doesn't really go anywhere either. That's also a feeling that I'm getting here. Like it's time to go. It's time to pick it up. It's like time to be in this most loving place. The time's too short. Life's too short. It's time to really enjoy what you have or move on. This is crazy. It's the third card that also Aries had. So you must have a strong connection to Aries, or maybe your person is Aries, or you have some sort of placement in your chart with Aries. If we're going to look at Aries, like Aries is a very strong leader, very much about like a lot about communication. They're a fire sign, very strong, very passionate. That can be going on for you as well because of the Aries connection here. So it can be you that are very fiery, you that wants some communication. You are stepping into your own leadership. Okay? I have the number 11 there, which is numerology wise, that is a great opportunity here for you to start. Oh, excuse me. To start something new, to go through this portal to start something new. And I feel like with those three elephants, first and foremost, they talk a lot about wisdom, and it's like being highlighted. I feel like this is you. It's a very blank page. Like here in the sand, it's like we don't really see a clear picture on the ground, but here's like we have these steps leading up to you. Starting with you, beginning with you, it's a very clean slate. Like we start over, we begin with you. I want a clarification on this. Can you help me clarify this energy that I'm feeling? Shine, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely on the right path here. This is, I think Aries had this as well. I don't know if I've had that many cards ever come out I mean the energy bleeds over to the other reading. I get that, but this, I'm not gonna swear that this was on the YouTube reading. So maybe there's a mixture of YouTube and the extended for Aries, but still it's the third card. You know what is the fourth card? It's the fifth card. It's a freaking fifth card coming out. 1, 2, 3. It's the fifth card coming out that Aries also had. There's a different message though. There is a different message, but we can't take away the fact that there is an Aries influence here. Strong Aries influence. Yeah, 19, that's Prince of Heaven, Princess of Heaven. There's this person that you're supposed to be with coming in. And there's something about first we focus on you. We're having these like steps. I see these steps and a very new energy, like you're stepping into a very new energy of yourself, a newfound place within yourself, stepping through this portal, this very brand new beginning for you. There's just illumination. It's like release. It's let go and let God. It's stepping into the divine feminine. It's letting the resources take care of you and give you everything you want. I see this as the solar plexus again, just being completely on fire. There's so much about the solar plexus is ridiculous. It's like Aries did not have that. So it's a completely different reading in that sense, but do you see how much solar plexus is talking here? And solar plexus seems to be the way to your person. So the feeling I get, there's so much focus on you, the new you, the coming from the solar plexus, you walking out into the world and being a leader, being on fire, having this strength in your solar plexus, meaning feeling worthy. Almost like a feeling of, I got this. I got this. I know what I want in life and I got it. Like I got this. Yellow. Can we get something about the person? 19 there. Guys, did I say that it was time to go? Like it was really time to go. It's either like get on with it in an already relationship, or it's time to go, like I have to go. Do you know why? Because I thought I had this card on the table. I don't really know what's going on here. There's the soulmates again. Okay, it feels like it's almost playing a little trick on me here. But it's time to go. I flipped, but it didn't come out. And I thought it was already out. But so the energy is here. It's either like, okay, let's work this out with this person, or let it go. It's time to go. If you're single, this is just, it's your time. It's your time to fly. It's your time to shine from your solar plexus. So I asked about this person and I got poised and no place like home. If we start with poised here, I feel like this person is a wish fulfillment for you. So I see this person, this fairy, if you will, is holding 2 stars in each hand. That's wish fulfillment to me. That's freedom. That's something you wished for that is coming to manifestation, coming to fruition, and you're holding it in each hand. So I just feel like it's within reach. One star you're holding, and the other star is just this tiny little centimeters, millimeter even, until you reach it. So I feel like your own star you've already reached. That's the solar plexus. And then the time until you meet this person is just within reach. And 48 there, 4 again, talking about laying a new foundation. It's a heart matter. And number 8 is endless possibilities. It's the infinity sign. It's whatever you sent out is coming back. That beautiful karma returns. As above, so below. You're manifesting this for yourself right now. And it's the number 12, if we add those up, which is the masculine energy, which makes it happen. That's manifestation. It's just, the creative forces, it's on your side making this happen. And we can't have an I just want to say Aquarius influence here because of your person could have Aquarius in their chart because of all the stars there. And you're going to just feel right at home with this person. No place like home. When you meet them, or if you've already met them, you just have this feeling of, like, it's no question. It feels like home. There's no else place you want to be. I don't know if you can say that. 50 numerology wise speaks about great opportunity for change. You're changing something here, and the things you've been changing is now coming full circle. So it's like we come full circle now. There's no more looking. There's no more searching. You found your home. And I love how it looks like we had this like vortex-like feeling, or tornado, or whirlwind, or spiral, like up in the ethers, like the non-physical there. And how we are now manifesting it, like you see, and it has come into fruition. It has come into a clarifying moment here, holding that house, holding that home. So the change also, I feel like the change has happened within you with the solar plexus explosion, where you come into your most powerful place within yourself, authentic and powerful and worthy and self-assured. But at the same time, it's not either or. I feel like it's both. The change is also going from the non-physical to the physical, going from the dream to the manifestation. And so when this has happened, this just means that you found your person and you feel right at home with them. It's that sense of you found home. So beautiful. Okay, what else do we have for... Okay, I'm going to use this deck. What else do we have for beautiful Taurus, please? In terms of their love, their person. Moving on. Time to go, moving on. And here we have the number 8 again. You're walking right into endless possibilities. We're coming out of a drought situation, like you see how you walk on the beach. And I see this water just getting closer and closer, which is a very emotional, going to be a very emotional time for you. This water can also represent just abundance, money, energy. But mostly I just see you come from this drought. You've been walking there by yourself for quite some time, and you're going to step into this emotional, beautiful connection with endless possibilities. as above, so below. Strong manifestation there again. You're calling it in. And the reason you are is because you're moving on. I just feel like this moving on feeling of stepping out of the old and coming into the new. You're releasing the past. Again, let go and let God. We have that transformation there again. It's a green border, so we're speaking about healing of yourself, mending the heart. What else for beautiful Taurus? I feel like there's one more there. I mean, I don't know. The activation, the ascension, the awakening that is going on in your solar plexus, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. In all the years that I've been doing both healing work and drawing cards like this for people, the opening and the... Okay, I'm too excited. I have to show you that first, even though it came out as second. So we have this, we started with this, joy and stability. Like we see this solar plexus just pulsating, and how you come from this base energy center. I feel like down below there, we come from this base, and we have sort of established that first. It can also be like the creativity center. It can be the sacral energy center. But what's standing out here is the solar plexus. And then we actually get the solar plexus chakra. Going into the shine, to the light, where your solar plexus is like bursting out of your body, lifting you higher up, making you ascend to this. I'm getting chills. It's like you plucked the solar plexus out of your body and like putting it outside of yourself. And you see is that called repercussion, even when it's positive? Like the ripple effect. I love how we have 19 leading into like 3, 4, and then 19, 20, like a beautiful process leading into this 20. 20 in itself is the upgrade for me. It's the 2.0 version of yourself. Blossom. This is when you sort of fully come into you're just leaving, you're moving on, you're leaving the old behind, whatever that is, in terms of relationships or in terms of like the shadow side of yourself. You're moving on into this most explosive place, solar plexus wise. And I'd say, of course, the heart is so important. We to all talk about the heart so much, and the mind, oh my God, the mind, and then the base, like, but solar plexus, I mean, that's the manifestation center. You don't feel it manifest in your shoulder, in your knees, in your base. You feel it in your solar plexus. You get tingly in your solar plexus. That's where you draw the things in. That's your manifestational point. That's your energy point for all the manifestations. Can you see how much on fire you are? Like, then the blossoming that's going to happen because it's such an opening for you. Oh my Lord. The change that you're about to step into, and definitely in terms of love, it's just, I don't really have words. 4 cards indicating this. And the first card came out was new beginning with the base chakra. So yes, you're laying a brand new foundation for yourself. You're starting over when it comes to, like, we have no place like home. We have the connection in there with love, starting a new family life, starting a new home life, starting to feel like you have new support. This is also finances. This is where you need to feel safe. This is the chakra, which is all about like your safety and your survival in the world, but it's also like your foundation, family, home, beauty. With this. Guys, I'm going to continue this in the extended reading. If you feel like this is your reading, you're so welcome to come to the extended. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy new moon, everybody. Take care. Bye.